Hello, it's Mike, NoStressMike.com, and I'm in Freeport, New York, Long Island, New York, and we've been having a lot of fun. I came here for the Hoi Chi. Uh, I was invited. Uh, if you remember, I had a lady fly into Kansas City, and then I worked on her, and she felt so good that she wanted to learn Hoi Chi. So then now she invited me out, and that's what we've been doing, is working on people. It's she's trying to. She noticed when she came to me, well, she couldn't work anymore. She was getting ready to get on disability because the pain was so bad. And then when she came back, the flight coming back, she was no more pain. No pain now. Everything is good. And so now we've been working on others. And it's just, she sees this. Every time we work on somebody, their lives change. Kind of like her life changed. And this is what I was trying to tell her, that that's what happens when you do Hoi Chi. So she's trying to, I don't know how you say it, cope with the idea this is something that helps people. I mean, it does. And oh, I forgot to mention, she's a nurse, and she she's in the operating room on doing stuff like that. And so she's been taking advice from doctors and stuff like this, and she's constantly beginning worse and worse, her health, until now. And she's 53, I think, something like that. And oh, this is the nautical mile. That's it. Starts right here. This is where it starts. Goes right on down. Nautical mile. Place to hang out. And this area is be like a suburb. And wow, this is the most people. Okay, well, they're coming here to go fishing. Everybody's coming out here to go fishing. I'm gonna say, I normally don't see so many people. It's Monday, so they're coming out here to enjoy themselves. But anyway, so we've been doing the Hoi Chi, and she's just amazed. And yesterday, we did elderly lady, and oh, man, it was funny because I don't, and I told her before I come, I really don't charge for children, and maybe I might charge elderly people, but probably not. And yesterday we had a lady that was frail, and I mean, and she come and she says, "Oh, I have Lyme disease." She's had it for 20 years, and she's suffering and all this kind of stuff. And so after I did her, we saw her walking around, and we thought, "What are you doing walking around?" And she was saying she felt so good, and then she says, "Oh man, I want to pay, And the thing that was funny, the time when I was working on her, the lady I'm here with teaching, she kept saying, "Well, how about doing this? How about doing that?" And I couldn't talk to her at that time. But after the lady left, I told her, "This lady is frail. We don't want to hurt anybody. So then, there's times you can't do things for people." And that's why I try to stay as healthy as I can, because now I can do things. Now, once you start losing your health, it gets bad. It's hard. You lose all. And that's what this lady did, is she's lost so many options because she's just deteriorating and deteriorating because she believed what some doctor told her. And that's why I don't ask people what's wrong with them. I just start working on them. And as I work on them, I can figure out how much I can do to them and how much I can't. And this is the kind of stuff she needs to learn. So it's been pretty hilarious. We've had a lot of fun. And then it was funny because Saturday we went to a Greek restaurant, and first time I ever really had real Greek food, and that was interesting. And then yesterday we went to a Portuguese restaurant. That was real interesting, and boy, very expensive. and and I had spare ribs, and a Portuguese barbecue spare ribs, a whole lot different than southern spare ribs, barbecue spare ribs. So it was different, and so it was interesting. And I was explaining to her about what happened when I lived out in the desert. And there I went in with a guy. He needed money, and I said, I'll tell you what, I'll go in partners with you, half. And he thought he knew what business was. And so he thought that I was going to do all the work and just give him half the money. And it's not like that. There's expenses that you have to cover, and then we divide the money. And so then this is what I was telling her, and it's not, we're not doing the half kind of thing, because like I say, she's supposed to be learning. I started doing all the work, and she's doing a little bit more and more. I'm getting her to do more and more because she has to build up confidence on what she's doing. And this is what I was saying, when we see people improving, and it's not just every once in a while, every person we work on, and every person, they will do them, and then their spouse or their neighbor or somebody will be another person will do, because like I say, this is just amazing here, well, and then they'll get somebody like that. But it was normally, and this is one thing I've noticed, normally when I come in, I do this kind of stuff, I'm totally exhausted in a week. That's it, man. I can't handle it. Too much work. This hasn't been like that. We don't get, we're only doing maybe 2 or 3 a day, so it's not that much. And then there'll be a day where we won't do anybody. So, the word doesn't spread like it used to. And this is what I'm saying. This is for the pandemic. It was like that. Now, everybody's really, I can tell, there has been a change in the attitude of people. And it hasn't been good. And another thing, you see these people that have been running by me and doing stuff, and who says good morning? No, nobody says good morning. If they came behind me, I didn't see them coming. If I saw them in front of me, I'd say hello. But I say it's just, that's the way it's been. People have got attached to their electronic stuff. Even the lady I'm here working with, she keeps working on her, or not working on it, she's talking to people, texting to people, and doing all that stuff all the time. She's not putting all the time that she should be putting into not only learning but other things that's going on. And that's what I've been noticing. A lot of people had a lot of time in their electronic stuff. And I can charge my phone. It's charged all day long, and everybody's got to keep they're charging their phones all the time. And now I understand why. They're on them way too often. But I'm still here for what, 4 more days, 3 or 4 days, and we got more work coming up today and stuff like that. So, but it's been very interesting, and I say we've been having a lot of fun. I think she should be able to do the Hoi Chi. It's just now it depends on how much. Now I'm gonna start having her do more and more. I would have had her do more of the elderly lady, except for I thought, I better do this one, because she's still learning how much pressure to put on when she's doing all this stuff, but she's learning the spots and how to do it really good. So it just takes time, and right now she probably can't make any money at it now. She still has to learn and do and build confidence. And this is the thing. I told her there's 2 things that are hard about the Hoi Chi. One is believing what you're doing really works. And that's why she couldn't believe. She'd reach over there and she'd think that was it. And she fixed them. It was hard for her to believe she fixed somebody just by touching them. And then the next hard thing is checking the feet, and that's what we need to start working on. She needs to start learning how to check the feet. That's going to be a little difficult also. And then I got to teach her how to do it to herself. Some of the Hoi Chi we can do to ourselves, and this is what she's going to be learning. So, but anyway, just wanted to let you know I'm here. I'm having fun. We're doing things, and I've noticed. I say I'm a little older than I used to be, so things move a little slower. Like I say, I don't do as many people a day as I used to be able to do. Yesterday I woke up and man, I didn't have any energy. It took me, as the day went on, I gained more energy. Today I woke up, I felt good. So, but every day I got to get up and do my exercises, and boy, some days I dread doing my stretches and exercises. But it's just part of the aging process, I believe. I'm still learning this getting old kind of thing. But anyway, this Mike, NoStressMike.com.